Yuko is right. Yeah, I know, those damn Lunarians. Except Aaron. Aaron's fine. Oh, play Touhou 13 right now? That seems out of nowhere. I mean, 10 Desires was mentioned briefly yesterday. Oh, no, wow, no Touhou 20. It's almost as I said I wasn't going to play Touhou 20 today. Bizarre. I said it before, I'll play 20 whenever I beat this game, but I don't know when I'm going to beat this game. It might be a couple weeks, it might be a couple months. Has Sock already gotten his LNN yet? Damn, first try of the day. We're so bad. We like to blab about Touhou 20 stuff? I don't care. You can say whatever you want. Some people might care, I don't. You can blab whatever you want. Not enough Devil of Decline as the usual. SMH. Where are my Devil of Decline players? Too many people trying to do Deathless Touhou runs. Where are the people trying to do Deathless Devil of Decline? But I've also mentioned before, and I'll say it again. I'm also not really interested in playing a game in Japanese, personally. I'd rather wait till we get some sort of full-on English patch as well. Dude, 2 in a row? I'm actually cracked. Yeah, I did hear Toihime's in. I've like heard of the characters. I haven't like seen too much. Shambles. I don't dislike Toyohime. I don't know if I'd say I baby raged about them. I mean, I always say, I generally don't dislike any Touhou characters. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of the... Like, I don't particularly like the, their use in the plot points of Silent Sinner. But, like, I'm not gonna sit here and say I hate them. Except Momiji. That's true. Momiji's my least favorite Touhou character. Holy moly, 3 in a row? But, and I know it was a very different style of thing too, I'll also say, I don't want to engage in Touhou 20 and the community at all until things are settled for a while. Oh, there we died. It's over. I watched Touhou 19 happen, and I'm not gonna engage with that too much. Again, I'll play 20 for sure. I'll get my Lunatic 1cc for sure, but I'm gonna wait till I finish this game. English patch. I already said that as well. That's another thing. I'm not that interested in playing the games in Japanese. Ooh, Shawty! Rumor? I don't know if it's a rumor. I mean, we know that the demo was... I mean, I've heard, at least, that the demo was disgustingly hard for being, you know, at the early stages. Ooh, okay, I've fallen off. It's over. You've seen 3 messages about it? Okay. Well, you shouldn't tell people that the game's supposedly hard, because that might be spoilers, so... I mean, you can talk up the LNN. I don't know how much to talk it up, though. Just because of the fact that, like... Honestly, almost especially if it's, like, extremely difficult, that's just gonna push so many of the players to give it their all in trying to LNN it. Especially because it's gonna have that shroud of, like, who's gonna get the first one, right? But I don't know the context of the game too much, so I can only speak so much. I don't know who KP is, though, so... Because LNN's our game mode. Neat. In a lot. Yep, what they're gonna do for LNNs in that game, considering how the shots work, and potential other mechanics, is another reason not to dabble in the game at all right now. Or at least with the community in the game. Oh, last second. Bastards. Oops. Using super relevant. What are you talking about? Plot in a Touhou game? Who cares about that? Yukari Dick's crying himself to sleep tonight. What? Because the Moonies were brought back once? Damn, Yukari fans sleeping terrible, considering how much Yukari content there is. Actually, what are you talking about? Yukari fans, all they do is sleep, because they just try to imitate Yukari, and that's all she does, so... Forehead. Oof. Game Glitcher out here making up lore right now. Unbelievable. I ended up on the moon. Well, I went to go visit your mom. So we ended up there accidentally. I recommend decide to throw an upload of the Stage 6 boss theme. I guess at some point I have to go, I mean, I'll listen to these when I play the game. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? See, people are gonna talk about how LNNing this new game is gonna be so hard. You know what's hard? What's hard is gonna be trying to beat those question mark fights later, okay? Those developer fights are gonna be difficult. I'm the one suffering. I think it looks like a fake like this, but yeah, I mean, you're so deep in Touhou at this point. It's like, I 100% assure you that for the rest of time, any character that Zune makes, someone's gonna say, looks like a fan character. I remember seeing people talk about that when Touhou 19 came out. I remember seeing people say that when 18 came out. I started playing just around the time... When did 17 come out? 20's a fan game, true. Yeah, I started playing like a little before 17 came out, but I was not engaged in the community at all at that moment. I didn't see anything for that. Zoom base Midoriya a fan OC. How dare he? But I mean, people will say this for everything, right? You can have your own opinions on the content, but one thing I'll always go to is Pokemon. Whenever like Pokemon's like, oh, here's a new Pokemon, and then someone old person's like, dude, it's unbelievable. Like this isn't Pokemon anymore. Minecraft, dude, people do that in Minecraft all the time. Dude, they could add literally anything to Minecraft, and someone's like, this isn't Minecraft anymore, dude. Despite the fact that they're pulling some fucking rationale out of their ass for some of this stuff. So I can't wait to get her in the Nuzlocke. Nah, I'll whip on that counter. I'll get whatever else there is. Where the fuck do you even get Satori in Puppet Dance? Is there an encounter? There is an encounter in Shiriden. Who else is even in there? Besides her and Koishi. The Minecrafter 1.0, yeah. Yeah, they really started changing it up too much. It's not real Minecraft anymore, dude. Minecraft Mojang announces, we're adding this new block in. People be like, dude, it's fucking unbelievable. This isn't Minecraft anymore. Did anybody remember? Like, I played Minecraft since like very early on. Okay, like I first saw Minecraft. A friend of mine playing it back when the alpha was back when the Nether, I believe it was the like just added, and then I started playing like a month later. Does anybody know, like, remember seeing when people talk about after they added enchantment tables, people complained out this isn't Minecraft anymore. After they fucking added enchantment tables. Yeah. I feel like some mechanics like the hunger are kind of, you know, it's like, oh, we want to add the realism mechanic to that. It's like, do we need that? When hunger, when food just healed you, wasn't a hunger bar. Although personally, I don't hate the hunger mechanic. Craft. Saying that Touhou stage 5 boss is way harder than the actual stage 6 boss. I mean, that's like, there are some games where people say that about various bosses, right? Right? Like, many people would argue in this game that Ai is harder than Kaneko. I don't necessarily disagree. I don't know if I agree, but it's very much up for debate, right? PCB, Yomu and the Prism Rivers might be harder than Yuyuko. That's pretty up there. Subterranean, not Subterranean. Uku's probably the hardest. If you count mid-boss, then it's probably worse. These designs do feel out of place in terms of the amount of stuff going on. If I'm not mistaken, aren't the designs supposed to be like historic designs or something? Like based after old things, old people, something like that? HR's boss go 10. If you count Momiji as an entire boss, Ai is harder than her, okay? I will say that. Kaneko's harder than her if you count that. Of course, Momiji has the problem of she literally has only one attack, but... like, Momiji's a lot more frustrating than Peerless Wind God, but Momiji's probably still easier than Peerless Wind God. Cinnamon, when someone says something he doesn't like, it's Jover. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I never, like, watched anything of the demo either. Like, I've only seen, like, images that people post. And thumbnails. I've seen, like, thumbnails and screenshots of people playing, but I've never actually, like, seen any of it myself. Oh no, my faith! It's Jover. Yeah, it's Nina, yeah. Guys, Mima's back, baby! No, I don't. No, not this year, of course, because they're not like going to be in the poll. But I can't wait. Next year, dude. Popularity poll's going to come out. Touhou 6 characters are going to be voted higher, obviously, than the Touhou 20 characters, and then Game Glitcher's going to have an episode over it. I don't think Mima's coming back, ever. If I were to take a guess as to anyway, I don't think anything PC98 is coming back. Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe he'll actually bring back a character at some point. But I don't believe he will. Unless everyone in Toy's barefoot. Dude's aggressing. Yeah. I'm not saying it's impossible he will never bring a PC98 character back. That aren't, of course, the ones he's brought back, but I don't believe he will. He's too strong for the mainline game. Yeah, but like, Zune has also been more than willing to, like, you know, bend some questions and some ideas and some, you know, potential lore to make room for new things. I mean, whether or not it could actually be hard confirmed for this or not, who knows? But, like, you know, people often allude to the fact that Ron's in Touhou 20 because of Toby Fox, right? How do we know that he just won't bring a character back because of just, you know, he feels like it? You know, it's like he's talking to someone he knows, someone in the scene, like someone, you know, who helps him with things. It's like, oh, what about this character? Oh, maybe I'll bring them back. You can laugh at the 4 Yorihime fans. Hey, there are more than 4 Yorihime fans because both of them are both the Himes are in Mystia's Izakaya, and they both have really good sprites in that game. And so I'm sure the number of fans are significantly higher for those 2 characters because of Mystia. One of these days I'll get one of the Himes in Puppet Dancer Run, right? 3%. He's gonna get new game bias into a higher popularity poll spot. Like what? Like 10 spots? like 10 spots? USD in the end. Yeah, that's just the nature of how it's going to be. Okay, good. Yeah, you can't like 2 things. You have to like one and hate the other. I don't know. I always find Toihime writing more interesting when it comes down to fan works, which is 99% of the influence I see with most characters. Maybe 99% is pushing it, but it's not that far from the truth. And it used to be indifferent towards Yorihime, but Artificial Dream and Mystia made me like Yorihime a bit. But Toyohime, there's just a lot of the fanworks I really like Toyohime with. So I lean towards Toyohime.
When's he bringing back Hina?
Hina's the extra stage boss. Did Iku go from last night? Dude! It wasn't last night, it was Friday night. But, I used to, like, not care about Iku at all. But, like, literally that chapter in the Aya game made me like Iku so much. That was unbelievable. You're like, what? If I'm reading the message correctly, Cinnamon said you're like a doctor from Auschwitz. If I'm reading the comic correctly. I may be reading it wrong. You know, I'm not the best word person. I may be getting it wrong. Free to fall asleep. Hey, it's gonna be a little bit till people fall asleep. Okay. I still have to go through several areas. I have a lot of encounters to get. It's gonna be a little bit before we get to the major bosses, then you can fall asleep. Cinnamon wonders why he gets banned from some chats. Weird. I think the only reason why Cinnamon hangs around here is not because he likes me, because it's the only place where it's not been banned. Ooh, that was tragic. Yeah, I don't know how long the Force will take to explore, though. I got the bike and a billion repels, so... It'll be a pain, but it shouldn't be that much of a pain. Oh. Yeah, we do have to go through Catalan, but, like, that shouldn't be too long. It'll be a little annoying because like, every fight there has, like, enhanced puppets, so I have to, like, I'll probably have to, like, look through them, but, like, most of them only have, like, 1 to 2 puppets, so I'm not that concerned. Priority? Oh no, what if I, like, make sure I don't die to water priority? Weird. Imagine, like, actually you like strategizing, but, like, doing something with your strategy. Said hi to Brad. According to who? Huh? Huh? Where's your proof for that? Source? Well, that doesn't mean you can't. That doesn't mean the others can't. Huh? Hello? Oh, yes, X means Y, just by the fact that two are unrelated. What are you talking about, Game Glitcher? Dude, unbelievable. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. No, like the amount of Lunarians in like actual like Touhou lore is like 0.2%. Like they get brought up and that's about it. You want to be Toyohime's nephew? Why? Also, aren't they sisters? It wouldn't be one of their nephews mean you're both? Reason officer. Not just banning someone because they say slightly sussy stuff. If I did that, I'd have to ban most of the people that watch me. Or at least that talk. Hope that games even include. Level 11, what are you referring to? So for a minute, yeah, I'm super into Vor, dude. Big Vor fan over here. In fact, I've made a joke about it before. It means I'm big into it. You know, you don't have to be that low. Stall out a couple seconds so she goes up, just to make my life a little bit easier. It's not necessary, but it is generally just a wee bit easier. Yeah, I got too caught up in my position. I need to get out. What makes the game fun? Is that true? Causing things to be reborn by feeding them to her snake. I guess that means a 4. I thought we already had Rumia for boring purposes. Oh yeah, Yuma as well. See, I just like seeing new Touhou characters, because I'm just curious how they're gonna be in, like, some of the JRPGs. Like, ooh, what stats are they gonna have in this? Ooh, what moves might they have in some new game? Hiss! What a fun spell this one is. Like, I can't wait to see these new characters in Labby 5 in 60 years. Yeah, there's so many. If you have a pet moon rabbit, you must buy special clothes with the tail hole. Pharaoh's use may result in harm to your rabbit's tail or social embarrassment. I'll keep that in mind. Happy Smile tell you. It's like so you can fix it. So you can fix it in another 6 months. Picture that. I mean, yeah, next semester, it's coming up pretty soon, right? Or me telling you it sucks. Me complaining about my car drop for the umpteenth time, that I'm the unluckiest person ever. Next semester's only one class? Wow, okay. Mr. Lazy over here. That's what happens when you play aggressive sometimes. Sometimes you just get in and out. Clean. Why'd you censor the word job? He says one way early on. That is true. I feel like the value of a degree over the years has started to drop, and people have mostly just people care more. I was about to say mostly. People care way more about experience than they do about actually having a degree nowadays. I feel. Maybe that's just my bias from like what I've seen, but that was foof. Dying. I mean, I've already done it twice on this run. It's the third time really that insane. Sometimes Momiji just doesn't go down. And she makes your life so much easier. It's a mistake, twice as a coincidence. Thrice destroyed for content, yeah. I was hoping I'd have wiggle room, but unfortunately the floor is too high up. So many CEOs in here, yeah. Because obviously, Simon, the only people who engage in, like, the Touhou, like, gameplay scene at all are, like, big business people. You know, billionaires, Jeff Bezos-style people, right? Well, if they say gamers rule the world, right? Too much to the right. Come on, Naya, don't cuck me. She cucked me. Okay, she went up, though, so... She tried, but she didn't really. I really tried to force an impossible gap there. I should wiggle around the left, but I thought there was going to be something coming to block it. Oops. SCM plants all those poison ingredients. Remy has her ways. Yeah, what the SCM does is they pay the fairies in food. What they do is at the end of the week, whoever's the worst fairy they kill and cook up and serve to the other fairies secretly. Like they don't tell them it was what fairy it was. They don't tell them it was one of the fairies, but that's what they do. Their revives doesn't bite too, yeah. They just eat the fairy revives, boom, infinite food source. Oop. See, there's so many lines on this stage. I usually remember all but, like, one of them. It's like every run, there's, like, one line on the stage I, like, forget. Yukari's job, she feeds Remy. They actually feed off of the tiers of people who hate on USD. They use that as a nutrient. Like there's Remy's food. Joke's on you. I don't live in Ginsokyo. World. Yeah, but she can't pull me though. I'm too good at like beating up Touhou characters. She can't get me. Say BBB LNN only, yeah. Like, this is why you get good at Touhou, so you can't get spirited away. There's the Fumo Rin. Have to be the ones on this. Oh, that's why Sumareko got taken. I know she didn't get taken, everybody. You don't have to immediately respond with that. It's a joke. LNNs, you get the more people on view. Opposite, in fact, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of people in the fandom that don't like her. I think she's one of the more vocally despised characters from what I've seen. Yeah, really lucky ability to dodge bullets. What are you, YouTube comment section? I bet you can dodge rain, huh? I'm saying why the fandom dislikes her? I mean, I am a well-known Sumareko enjoyer, but Could you not divine my crop? I think the reason tends to boil down to either people think she's really cringe, and people don't like that type of... People really don't like that type of character slash humor. Or humor, I should say. Or it's the people who know what kind of character she represents and doesn't think it fits in Gensokyo. Which is true, I've seen people with that mindset before. She's not like she's not a Touhou character. She doesn't fit in with the rest. I didn't kiss her. Oh, we'll get the kiss on the rebuttal. If the government like sends their like elite forces after you and you just dodge every bullet, at what point do they just be like, okay, let's just go, let's just stop? At what point do they just be like, okay, we're not gonna get them? I'd rather death bomb. Isn't death bombing just kind of like the idea behind nuclear warfare? Like, if you take me out, I'm death bombing you back. Right? Oh, I saw it. I just switched to the left. Never been more Jover. It was like, I got the lineup. Lo and behold, I did not have the lineup. Once again, a 7 miss through stage 4, just have a good late game. Hello, Fammy. Well, I wouldn't really call it spoiled on things, but I've heard a lot about it. Or a bit about it. Mima fake out. Guys, dude's gonna bring her back for sure next time, guys. Guys, Mima's coming back for sure next time. Okay, run's run. First, the Princess Excitement Alice after Rikako. What is that game, Glitcher? I'm gonna go get some water and they'll do another run. Be right back. You know, the bad news about this game is that, like, the mid-game is... This mid-game is disgustingly annoying. The good news is that outside of it, it's really only Taurus and, Divine Virtues that's the problem. Outside of the mid-game. Raw thinks back on that. I wonder how often, Zune thinks back on that. I mean, do any of the games actually have like an official English release out of curiosity? Or is it I don't actually know how the English translations work, but as far as I thought they're all like just game patches and not actually like English translations. Like official translations. Like, I don't know for show. Do it for free, yeah. Steam Japanese. Yeah, pretty sure. That's why I said it's like, are any of the games have an actual like English, like official English release, or aren't they all aren't all the English versions strictly like community-based like translation patches? I do wonder about that, because I know Antinomy of Common Flowers is on the Switch, and that game's in English on the Switch, too. So I ponder, it's like, is that like an official translation? Or is that because it's done, or is that because those are actually, like, done through other people, that those games get English versions? I don't know. You can't Hina spin yet. I guess I did fight the mid. I was about to say, you can't Hina spin. She's not here. And then I realized I just fought the mid boss, so ignore what I said. I'm stupid. Okay, Hina. hitbox moment. Neat. Now time to go down to Hydro Camouflage. See, everyone keeps asking when Zune's gonna... Oh, when's Zune bringing back Mima? When's he bringing back Harry? That's the character I miss. Does he put Sarah into a game? Whoa. You don't have to go that far. You can just give him some beer. I'm sure he'd prefer that more. Act a human. I forgot to mention that right away, so I'm sorry I missed it. Hey, I'm not under or overestimating your game. I'm just wondering what Zune cares about your game. Fuck you. I made no comment as to your game. I'm just saying what he values. Okay? Completely trapped myself. There was a nice line in the middle, and I was like, whoopity-doopity-doop. So locked in on the path on the left that didn't exist. Okay, welcome back to the Stage of Hopes and Dreams. That was such a bad line. Normally I don't reset here, but I'm going to. Hum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. I need to get my blood pumping. When do we get in our next Touhou spin-off? SMH. Not giving up. I'm just saying I gotta get myself fired up. I ain't locked in. I'm pretty slouchy right now. Pretty. Where's Great Fairy Wars 2? $20.5 Sumo Racing 2. Dude, if only. With online, what are you talking about? Zune doesn't know how to make netcode. We can't have a Touhou game with good online. 20.8 is baseball was shooting, yeah. I mean, why are we talking about 20.5? We don't even have 20. We don't even have 19.5. Hello? Ugh. They have Great Fairy Wars, where it's just all the fairies fighting. It's the Great Animal Wars. It's just the dog girls versus the cat girls. Yeah, we have 20. Yeah, not gonna. Worth 19.5. Hello. It doesn't change the fact. Touhou 20.5, Renosuke's Revenge. Touhou 20.5 for Renosuke's Revenge. It's a Souls-like game, but you play as Renosuke, and you just gotta beat every single Touhou character, or Touhou girl up. When the tag is finally, yeah. Renosuke starts selling the steroids? No, he doesn't sell them. He takes them. And then he wins the competition. Come on, you think Renosuke sells anything? When's Zune gonna post his official Renosuke x Yukari erotica? You bitch. Diener. Eek! Sometimes you gotta ask what you do to yourself. Is it the game, or am I truly my own worst enemy? Must be the game. Can't be my fault. Must be the game's badly designed. I didn't mess up. See, Zune's written a bunch of music. When is he busting out his first vocal piece? Yeah. Acting it? No, because then you just get copyrighted within 2 minutes. Like, we want Zune singing out here. That's what we want. Give the fans what they want. Funky mode replaces all the enemies with Fumo and the trumpet with drums. Steel drum, excuse me. When's Zune gonna collab with Fortnite and do the Fortnite x Touhou crossover? That'll be the day we can truly say the East has fallen. Bad, awful line. I was like, I want to do the horizontal line. And I tried to force it too much. Okay, back once again to Stage 4, the Stage of Hopes and Dreams. I'm just not seeing lines right now. Oh, well, what are you gonna do? Yeah. do not like storm-based same I am. Oh, guys, boo. Not moving well on any of these. What? I died there. Well, one Messiah. You take those every day. You know, why am I even doing this strat? It's like, I want the score, and it's just a bad strat. Skix, Sumarekman. Okay, buddy. Okay. Now you're going too far. I'm just playing. I'm just playing up to the bit, okay? I have done this line wrong again. But at least that one's very recoverable. Kind of weird. Yeah. No one ages. Yeah. What are you talking about? Alice aged, right? From PC 98 to Windows. Like, Alice grew up and became even more of a need. Did you break off? Nice. Moses enjoyers. Every time I hit, I'm going to take a shot. Why don't you do that every time I die? Promoting reporting alcohol poisoning. Or my Ludwig. I know, that's the problem with Momiji. It's like the 3 is so good. It's so beautiful. This is crazy. What do you mean politics? I did not mention politics at all. True. Make it Tokyo great again. I mean, that's unironically in Lost Branch of Legend. That's political. You want to talk about politics? Look at Lost Branch of Legend out here, okay? They got Miko with the Make Gensokyo great again. Just saying. Like, ish. Like, I did not mention politics. I made an alcoholic joke over someone hosting, who may have had a questionable event with some questionable consequences involved that's not political. Sorry, did I not put enough Diddy jokes in here? I gotta reference him. Get me out of the fucking corner. Gosh. You hate every fan game. You could just get rid of the word fan and just say you hate every game. You hate Touhou? Me too, kid. I'm only here because I'm a masochist. I have the fucking greatest of all time, so I can cap Noggle like that. Did I bait that wrong? Nope, we're fine. Almost wrong. But almost means you did it right. Yes, Gable's just growing as a human. Divine Crop, you good? You stay in your lane. Make sure you bait her to the right. Also, I just realized the spell, like, sign is literally called Mystery. Ooh, what is it? Forget to kiss your Kaneko? I know it's the Phantoms. I generally do that with, like, every game I ever interact with. Like, I deal with you guys, and that's about it. Oh, I did not want to bait you to the left. Well, I guess we're going to wave 6. Wave 7? Oh no, how am I going to financially recover? Almost throwing. of you. I love some of you, you know. Some of you are on ice sometimes. So enthralled by my caps lock. I have an itch on my right eye. It's never been more over. Ooh. See when I'm an owl. I actually hit a micro? I actually hit 2 in a row? I had 3? Holy moly, I got struck myself off there after that one. Hold up. Whoever who does play the games, yeah. That's a perfect Konako. And a 1 miss eye, and it somehow ends up being a 5 miss run. Machete does no damage. Wow. Big news here. Whoa, shocker. Yeah, I'm sensing some game glitcher. I'm just saying, am I sensing persuasion needle propaganda from you? Nice, good 5 miss though. We take those every day of the week. 5 miss with a perfect. I already have a replay called 555. Let's do 5555. No, let's go. What do I name this one? Let's call it Nina in response to the new character. No, let's call it Mima. No, Mima's too obvious. Okay, I'll go another. Again! Game glitcher when I play Touhou instead of playing different Touhou. Game glitcher posting sleeper when I do another Touhou run instead of going to play Puppet Dance, where he's going to still comment sleeper when I start calculating some fights. For the main attraction. That depends on what the what the view count you're looking for is. Mainline Touhou has always had my higher view count. However, to be fair, the Puppet Dance Nuzlockes have been close, and actually have had days where they're more. Although, actually, if I want to like truly get the best view count, not for Twitch, but for YouTube, it's Lost Branch. So I think I'll play that. If I want to maximize most people watch me, I just gotta play more Branch, apparently. Doesn't get, doesn't get as much Twitch views, but damn do the people on YouTube like it. People knew all you did runs, yeah. You got me, totally. a big fan of seeded branch runs. Branch isn't even a game where you have like high scores or anything. Like seeded runs sound so boring in Branch. Like most roguelites that have seeded runs are like I don't really find them that interesting. But like Branch especially, it's like what are you doing? Yeah, but here's one thing though about planning and calculating when you're playing something like Puppet Dance, right? The AI does it. Like the AI knows its damage calcs. It's like, oh, you're looking at information. By the way, information you could just memorize. These damage formulas are perfectly rounded out there. Always been the case for Pokemon or for Puppet Dance. And in every Pokemon game and in this game, the AI does calculations. The AI knows its damage numbers it's hit. It knows what you do to it. It knows all of it. And it's not like you're using concealed information. All this information is public information. You can grab it however you want. Already. I gave you your Yuka posting. That's what it was for. What else you want? I wasn't even looking. Like the thing is, it's like if you're playing Puppet Dance casually, yeah, like I'll sometimes look at teams, especially some like the question mark fights. Like, especially some of those fights. But, like, you can play the game really casually. And then it's like, okay, you know, is that against the nature there? Maybe. I don't necessarily see it, but it depends on, like, what you're there for. But, like... arguably, the only reason I'm even, like, doing this run is because I have these resources. And even then, it's not even free. Like, I mentioned it before, but the way I look at, like, strategy games and stuff like that is, or, like, generally turn-based RPGs or strategy is just very simple. It's a puzzle game. And you're trying to figure out what your solution is. You play casually blind, where you're just kind of putting pieces in wherever they go and just seeing, you know, how it goes. Or you take a step back and you try to think 5 moves ahead to figure out, like, what works. Pretty good chance less than 100. Yeah, but but here's another question then. Alright, that's because the AI knows. That's because the AI runs on a very simple pattern. Cheat bag. It's still not cheating. Like, would you let's use Pokemon as an example. Have you ever like I played a lot of Pokemon in my life. I could sit down on a lot of the games I'm familiar with, see two Pokemon, and be like, yeah, I know what the speed is off the top of my head. I know what the damage numbers are looking at because I'm so used to what the damage is in this. I'm so used to how it looks. Like, so what's the difference there, right? It's like you're still doing the same thing. You're still calcing out your fight. Oh, but it's so much more human to spend 1,000 hours learning it in-game to learn the damage ranges yourself by experiencing them over and over and over. It's right, it's the way you like the most, yeah. And that's, you know, that's kind of what I do a bit for Puppet, like when I played casually for Puppet. Right? I gave myself some limitations, like, it's like I'm not catching every encounter, like I'll get like some, limit myself a little bit. The cast bug. Or if I compare to doing a mid-fight. Yeah, but like, here's the thing. I'm also like specifically trying to do this under the context of doing arguably like the hardest challenge you can do. Like, there's a reason when I was playing through the game casually, I wasn't doing any of this. I didn't care enough. Like, I'll just let things go. I'll just power through until I eventually hit it. I'll learn my numbers until I eventually figure out what numbers work. Binary like RPGs, yeah. That's also an important thing. Like, that's one thing about most, you know, JRPGs like that. It's like there's no mechanical skill in JRPGs unless you want to count like dodging a monster in a dungeon, maybe. JRPG equals over leveling. Yeah, if you've never played a JRPG before, and that's just what your assumption is. Tell me where that boss Shield comes from. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it. If I'm not mistaken, though, like, I'm pretty sure I hopped in the puppet. This was, like, a while ago. The QTEs are kind of cringe. On average. Like, you can have, like, a QTE that is, like, really, like, negligible. That's, like, it's still kind of cringe, but, like, who cares as much? But, like, you should really be careful with your QTs. But, it was like several months ago. I hopped in the Puppet Dance Discord for, a brief period to pick up some information. That's where I picked up that's where I found the calculator with all the boss sets pre-built into it, and the Google spreadsheet. It was somewhere in the Puppet Dance Discord. You should be able to find it in there if you're in that Discord. I can't point you where it is. I'm not in that one, but. By one. Spreadsheets. So I only have one spreadsheet open. The other things I have open aren't spreadsheets. Go away, Hina. Go, you! Hina has not been kind to me today. I'm not changing level caps from run to run. I'm not changing level caps based on what I win and lose against every run. Hina does. It's like extra Hina will fail me. True. When he goes, he can lose to go badly designed boss. Yeah, that's true about like anything, right? Have you ever played a competitive game versus another player? If you win, you're better than them. If they win, they're just tryhards. Right? You have a life and they don't, so you're still like a cooler person than them. If you tie, well, if you're playing a game that allows for a tie, then you should probably redact it. Tie equals not winning equals losing, exactly. Greens aren't used in multiplayer. I mean, yeah, it's like let's take Pokemon as for example, right? They have Light Screen Reflect. They are used in competitive Pokemon, but they're really niche. Like there are very few people like Pokemon who actually use them. They tend to be kind of situational because of it. They can be really, really strong at times, but like they're niche. I feel like that's the same thing in Puppet Dance, right? Like they can be really good. In fact, I should probably start thinking about lines on like bosses where I use them. They might be really good for runs. I have done this to myself for the second time today. the Feeble Garbage until they use an attack that breaks through it. Oops. Some days are not my day. You know, maybe I shouldn't complain too much. I literally had a perfect Kaneko and a 1-miss eye earlier, so... What's Lucky Rainbow? Is that just the one that stops crits? Instead of Night Keys. You gotta do what you gotta do. You click the statuses for 5 turns. I think that's also true in Pokemon. I don't think there's a way to break it. Unless you use, like, Court Change. But, like, who uses Court Change in Pokemon? No one. And in Puppet Dancer is actually Field Shift. That works, right? But does anybody actually use Field Shift? Yeah. Partially also because, like, who's gonna spend their time to actively, like, put together, like, a safeguard lineup where it's like, ooh, this is really good here. I can't be afflicted with statuses for 5 turns, baby! And then you just get killed because P4 just kills you with damage. I've been blessed with a number of very tall Momijis today. Not fast enough. I don't really feel like playing out this run. Normally I have been as of late, but I don't think I will for this one. I think